Crito is an engrossing dialogue written by the eminent philosopher Plato during the 4th century BC. This dialogue captures a critical conversation between Socrates and his wealthy friend Crito in the confines of a prison cell. As Socrates awaits his execution, Crito attempts to persuade him to escape. However, Socrates, true to his philosophical ideals, insists on analyzing the ethical implications of such an action. This dialogue is set against the backdrop of a tumultuous period in Athenian history, a time marked by socio-political unrest and moral dilemmas. To Socrates, escape is certainly a viable option. Crito is rich, the guards can be bribed, and if Socrates were to escape and flee to another city, his prosecutors wouldn't mind. In effect, he would have gone into exile, and that would probably be good enough for them. Crito asserts that Socrates is giving his enemies what they want by dying, and that he has a responsibility to his children to not leave them fatherless. Socrates responds by saying that how one acts should be decided by rational reflection, not by appeals to emotion. This has always been his approach, and he is not going to abandon it just because his circumstances have changed. He underscores that just behavior should be driven by our own fear of guilt, not by fear of societal punishment. The question that is in Socrates' mind is this: is escaping morally just or unjust? In Crito, Socrates presents a compelling argument against his proposed escape from prison. He believes that escaping would be a violation of the laws and the social contract he has with the state. Socrates, by escaping, would be destroying the laws and the city he loves. He argues that he has benefited from the state's laws all his life, and to break them now, in his hour of need, would be unjust. He points out that he has willingly lived his entire life in Athens, having had ample opportunity to leave and reject the city's laws. To defy the laws now would be to betray his agreement with the city. Socrates maintains that injustice cannot be answered with injustice, and thus he must accept his punishment. He proposes the idea that it is better to suffer from injustice than to commit it. Through this argument, Socrates emphasizes the importance of upholding justice and ethical principles, even when faced with personal hardship. In summary, Crito is a timeless piece of philosophical literature that explores profound concepts of life, justice, and morality. Set in a prison cell in ancient Athens, this dialogue between Socrates and Crito delves deep into the ethical implications of our choices and actions. Through Socrates' words, Plato presents a compelling case for self-reflection, moral virtue, and personal conviction. The dialogue challenges us to examine our lives, question our beliefs, and act on our convictions. It encourages us to seek justice, not through retaliation, but through maintaining our moral virtue. It underscores the importance of personal conviction over societal rules, advocating for moral autonomy.